Welcome to the channel, guys. On this video, we're going to talk about this blue whale trade that I'm setting up in the euro dollar here. I want to walk through the trend and what I'm looking for and what I'm going to do and what's my plan going forward here. Now, I've already started to initiate 3 trades. Now, the first 2 here is the euro dollar. Now, this is in my spread betting account, okay? Now, I'm long £34 a point on euro dollar. That's already up 8 grand. And then the euro New Zealand, only a smaller position here, £33 a point, up to £1,000. Okay, but I want to get that up. Now it's this position here, and you'll notice something slightly different. This euro dollar has got a June expiry. So what I've done is I've started to add and build the position in the June contract. So we want to get that up. We've had the initial push higher, explosive buy signal on the euro dollar. Been waiting a few weeks for that. But this expiry, what this means in a spread betting account is that I don't need to pay overnight interest charges. If I'm doing a daily funded bet in the euro, a DFB, in my spread betting account, I get charged overnight when I hold the position. I don't like getting charged. Brokers make their money somehow, guys, and one of the ways they make their money is charging you overnight interest on your positions if you're holding them for a period of time and not just day trading and closing them off. So I want to start. We've got June contract. I've got plenty of time. I want to add to this position, get it up into the, above £50, nearly to the 16, 70, £100 a point. I think the euro dollar could go on a really nice move. So I don't get charged the interest. So this little pullback which is happening today, or a little pause in the market, is where I'm going to be adding to the position, and I'm looking to add to the position any moment now. So let's dive into the chart, show you the structure of the trend that I'm looking for, and just see if this thing can go on a really big move. Okay, so when I'm building a position, I want to look at a higher time frame, like a weekly chart or a monthly time frame. Doesn't mean I can't day trade around these time frames. Now, if you look at the euro here, over the last several weeks, you've obviously noticed that I've been looking to buy the euro. Now, the euro for me, it's got this lovely, we've had this big sell-off back in, 2022, then we've been sideways. This nice move down. We turned green on the Pro Trend system and tracks a few weeks, nearly 4 weeks ago. Storyteller's turning up. But the key for me really here is that this last swing all the way down came down to the golden ratio, Fibonacci 61.8% fib. It held there, and now that structure, okay? So trades trends start a lot of the time at that golden ratio, that fib ratio, and we tend to push up from those areas. So I've got the structure, I've got the support. Now the momentum on the colors here is green. So now I want to get down to the smaller time frame, okay? So I'm down now to the smaller time frame. We're going to chunk it even lower, and then we get the support, then we get the buyer signal. So I've been in the trade once here, got out when it turned red, back in now when it turns green, and that's what I've done. I'm in the green long side, all right? So last couple of days we've exploded higher, which has been great. This is the first phase of the move. Now, what you want to do then as a day trader, you can come down to the smaller time frame, and then you can look for greens and buy signals and momentum on the smaller time frame. All right. Now, as I said in the live trading room today, we are very extended on the euro dollar. This is great for us. If you're not in the euro, or if you're thinking about getting long the euro dollar, this next pullback, maybe 107.28, maybe even 106.91 here, is going to be a great opportunity for us to add to this trade on the euro dollar and see whether it really wants to take off and go on what I call this big blue whale trades. All right. So as it comes back down to here, the key is not to look at the P&L. Even though I'm up over 10 grand on this trade, I don't want to look at the P&L. I'm going for a big move. I'm either going to make £2,000 or I'm going to make a significant amount of money, okay, in this particular trade. But the worst thing, as it pulls back here, if I start to look left at my profit and loss on this position, it's going to go from 10, the positions, they're going to go down, 8,000, 7,000, 6,000. And so automatically that's going to have a psychological effect on you or on me if I'm just looking at the profit and loss going up, okay, or the loss or the profit reducing. All right, it's going to have a mental effect on me. I don't want to do that. When you're going for big profitable trades as a trader, You know, you want to keep your eye on the chart. Stay away from actually looking at your P&L. It can really have a damaging effect on you. Gets you out of trades much quicker, okay? Because it's obviously reducing in value. You see it psychologically dropping down. That's not good at all. All right, so we're not buying the euro anymore here. We're holding positions. We're holding firm, and we're going to see whether we can pick up some more as it drops down into these levels here. We want to see red on the board, and then we want to see it turn back to green for that trigger. All right, so then we've got more targets. Where could the euro dollar go? Well, it's had an incredible move up the last several days. It just needs to rest. So we get this little pullback. Everything is pointing up. And then 109.15 is the target. And is there any more up here? We've got 113.44. It's a long way off, I think, at the moment. All right. So euro dollar is the blue whale trade. That's what I'm trying to go for, guys. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, and I'll keep you updated with this trade setup as it progresses. And as a day trader, I'm going to trade around it as well. So every time we get some buy signals over this next few days and then into next week, I'll be looking for new buy signals. That's how I'm combining the weekly, dailies, and 1 hour charts, and even all the way down to a 2-minute chart. What am I going to be doing? I'm going to be looking for green buy signals, ignore all the short side trades, look for buy signals, and then build it up and then get that position size up higher, because then if the euro dollar really takes off another 300, 400 points, I'm in position nicely. And the most important thing, I've got my stop to break even. I cannot lose on the trade. All right, so I'm going for a big move. Let's see if it works out. I'm risk-free already. Over the next couple of trading sessions, I'll be adding more positions to it. I'll be adding more to the June contract. I especially want to add more to that June contract, because as it reduces in price, then the June contract gets cheaper and cheaper and cheaper. I want to get in as it's pulling back, guys, all right? Because the spreads on the June contract and the cost for trading, i.e. the actual spreads to get in the trade, are actually further away and wider, all right, than the daily funded bets. All right, hope it helps. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and I'll speak to you soon. Take care. Bye-bye now.